Welcome to this video, guys. We got another new champion on the Rift. Yay! So her name is Rell, and I looked up some of the abilities she brings to the Rift already, because there's a lot to talk about, so I don't start out in this video like researching and, you know, trying to understand what it is. So I'm gonna first say I assume that this champion is mostly gonna be played support, maybe in the jungle, but I don't know. It depends a little bit on how strong her stats are. Top lane, maybe, but don't think so. So mainly support. I think it's supposed to be a support champion, basically. So I'm just gonna play the video, so let's see the reaction that I get there. As I said, some of those I already know, and afterwards we're gonna talk a little bit about it. First one. Okay, shreds armor and gains resistances from that. How long does it... like... okay, couple of seconds. That looks weird. That looks really weird. Okay. Oh, she can demount then. Alright, but very slow. She's very slow afterwards. Oh, what? She can actually mount by herself? She doesn't have to do anything for that? What? Okay. How much CC is in that kit, man? I didn't see the ultimate yet. Let's see what this brings. What? Wait, this applies to what? It's not just one enemy, it's all enemies? Wow. Wow. What? Okay. Let's start this from the beginning. Holy shit. That ultimate though. It's like Skarner, but version 2.0. What the hell? Passive first. I read through this already, so basically she can attack multiple targets. Again, remember, multiple targets to steal resistances for a couple of seconds. As we saw, like, this lasts for, I don't know, 2, 3, maximum 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 to 5 seconds, I guess. She steals the resistances. And the thing is, she can steal resistances for more than one. So I would be really interested to see if you build AoE, like Hydra for example, or you get an ability off that hits multiple enemies, if in one strike you steal the resistances of all the enemies, because then she's tanky as hell, or if it's really like a spell which, or a passive which you have to proc with an auto attack single-handedly every time. That would be very interesting, because I think if not, it's very, very strong. Like if you do this and this is the only way with auto attacks to get this passive proc, it's okay, but with AoE this would be so strong. Q, Shattering Strike. Alright, this is like... it's too bad we don't see it in this video. Maybe there are other videos already about that, but it says her lance can break shields. Does that mean if you have a Braum shield, for example, it breaks this shield? Or does it mean like if you have a normal shield, like a health shield, and it just breaks it completely? I think it's actually about the health shields, not like the Braum shield or anything. So a Pantheon shield or a Braum shield still won't be impacted by that. I think, I assume, I hope so. If not, that would be a pretty devastating counter. So, damaging all enemies hit. Can be strong, decreases after the first target. Okay, classic. This is actually... This is interesting for support, because... okay, her ally, which she's connected to with her E, which we're gonna see later on how that works, makes herself and her bound ally recover health for each champion hit by this ability. Okay, but it's only from 1 Q. It's not like a permanent heal for auto attacks or something. So I think it's fair. We'll have to see how much the heal actually is. So we know Riot tends to overload kits in the beginning when champions get released. But let's see about this. I think the Q is pretty obvious how that works. So this is... wow. Like, this is where the hard part comes in. I mean, it's tough what she can do there already. Like, she gains a huge shield when she gets in the unmounted status. We don't see any shield yet, right? No, we don't see any shield or health bar or anything, but it's gonna be interesting to see how much that is. But a huge shield, it says, alright. And the thing is, the shield gets destroyed, then it's gone. But if it doesn't get destroyed, it stays until she remounts. So, huge shield, permanent until she remounts. That sounds a little bit awkward. I don't know what Riot plans there of how much that shield is actually gonna be in game, but it sounds interesting already. And if we consider the whole champion and the kit, holy moly. Upon landing, she knocks up all enemies around her. Yeah, that's so basically this is like an Alistair Q, just with a little leap. She can cast E and R during the transformation. During the transformation? So it's like a combo. So you go in, and while you go in and fly, or... yeah. It's weird to imagine how that works, how that actually looks in-game. I'm gonna be really interested in seeing that played out. But I assume this also means that if she's in unmounted form, she can also use her E and her ultimate, at least to that degree. She doesn't have to be mounted for that. So I don't know if this means like it's a combo or anything, but yeah, whatever, we'll see. So now comes the interesting part. Rell has increased durability. Durability is something we didn't see in League of Legends for a long time. I had to really look that up. Durability just means get increased health. So like earlier, in very early seasons, where we got the old rune system, where you had to put in the runes and your own rune pages and you had to buy them actually, there was a rune, I think it was a mastery, not a rune exactly, which gave you durability, so which made you more healthy, which increased your health basically. So low movement speed and a movement speed cap, fair to say. So she doesn't get the speed up or the speed up or anything if she's running through a Kled ultimate while in armored form. So I think this is fair to say. So if she's not mounted, she is very immobile and I think also easy to catch. Maybe a weakness, potentially. We have to see about that. But if she gains a huge shield, then don't see the point in how this should be a weakness then. After the transformation, this ability changes to Pheromancy mount up. Yeah, well, whatever. So she mounts up again. And the thing is, with the mount up, I thought, when I first saw this video, I actually thought it was something bound to a condition to mount up again, like with the Kled. Like Kled has to auto attack for a while to build up enough stacks so he can mount up again automatically. But with her, there's no condition to be matched, just, I imagine, the cooldown. Don't even know if there's a cooldown for mounting up again. If you can mount up instantly afterwards, I hope not. But yeah, this is like something you can do in full control. Like you demount, you do your stuff, and whenever you want, you mount up again. So you lose the shield after mounting up again, but this is like, okay, I take apples or I take 2 apples. I like apples, you know what I mean? You get what I mean? This is not something that makes the champion any weaker or anything. This is just strong as hell. Because she can, yeah, just change her form whenever she wants. So mounting up. Oh, wow. Riot, what? This is so overloaded, seriously. This is gonna be changed, I promise. This is gonna be at some point changed, or maybe if it's too strong hotfixed or something. Like if you mount up again, you deal bonus damage and flip them over your shoulder so they get stunned for a brief moment. Why? she already got the CC from the W when she demounts, and then you get another CC when she mounts up again, and do bonus damage. What the hell? Like, this is too much damage for support, if you get what I mean. I don't know how much bonus damage, of course, but like, seriously, come on. Alright, let's see what we got, what else we got. After the transformation, yeah, changes to crash down, alright. So, Rell has increased movement speed while mounted. Yeah, we got that before. This looks really... Whew. Okay, that's the bound to the ally. And it stuns afterward. What? I cannot stop counting anymore. Like, this is like 1 stun, 2 stuns, 3 stuns, and then the ultimate on top of that. Like 4 stuns, 4 CC sources. What is this champion? Like, this is a CC machine. This is Alistar and Braum in one champion. Come on, Riot, what's happening? I mean, of course, you have to at least get... Like, this is not easy to get, you know? To get in range and be fast enough to proc that stun, you know? You have to be within the fight to really proc that. But if you are a support and you want to engage... I mean, come on. You know, you are gonna be in the backline at some point, so this is not hard to use. To get 4 stuns on one champion? Really? Why? And the thing is, the ally champion gets bonus armor and magic resistance while being nearby, when bound to them. So this is another thing where I would say, like, okay, this is just overloaded as hell. This is overloaded as fuck, sorry, I can't put it in any better words. What the hell? Yeah, and then the R. Seriously. Oh. I mean, she pulls the enemy inside of that ring for a few seconds. And they are like taunted or something? I mean, the enemies can still do action, so that means if, for example, if Elise has her cocoon, she gets ulted, so Elise can just cocoon Rell and the ability is over, or what happens then? Like, if I'm missing out on something, guys, please just let me know in the comments, but come on, this is... What happens then? If she gets CC'd, does the ulti get cancelled? Does it still keep the enemies in there? What happens next? You know what I mean? Like, this is zero information here. But the thing is, this is like, if the enemies can still interact and do stuff and use abilities, for example, or maybe use flash. I don't know if you can use flash, or if you're disabled or something. This is like a complete riddle to me. But yeah, this is like Skarner 2.0, and you can pull the whole enemy team with you. Gonna be really hard if they can still use their abilities and stuff and other actions. The field doesn't interrupt her enemies' other actions. What does interrupt mean then? Like, you get what I mean? You get my point? Like, this is... I have no idea how that ultimate works, finally. Yeah, well, guys, I don't want to make this a too long video. I just wanted to see how that champion works and give you guys a little reaction. Hopefully I made a point. Hopefully you guys find it entertaining and maybe got some overview over the champion already now. I'm really looking forward to see that champion on the Rift. I am pretty sure there are some things that we don't get out of this piece of information that will make her a little bit weaker. You know, when we first saw champions like Yuumi appear on the Rift and everyone was thinking like, holy shit, that's so strong, that's so overpowered. And afterwards we saw, okay, Yuumi is squishy as hell, so as a Vayne, you auto attack 3 times, she's dead at level 6, whatever. And wasn't that strong afterwards. So I assume that some stuff is gonna be weak on this champion. I don't know what it will be actually, because resistances, durability, CC, mobility, damage, you know, like this champion got it all, and we in the same fashion got the new items, which are gonna be interesting to see on that champion, like with the dashes and all that stuff, if she's gonna be full tank or whatever it is. It's gonna be really interesting to see how that develops, but yeah. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you have a nice day. Love and respect for you whenever you're watching, from wherever you're watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye, your Shepherd's Eagle.